after being out here this morning checking on my bees with Ben, and Ben was asking me about this particular plant because she covers our woodlands here like a carpet. She's Celandine. Her Latin name is Farcaria Verna, and she is one of our earliest spring flowers that we get at this time of year that really brightens up those dull mornings. When the sun comes out, she really opens up, and when the sun goes down, she tends to close her petals. She awakens with the sun and she sleeps in the evening time, but she's a beautiful plant to have in a medicine cabinet. She belongs to the buttercup family, and although there's over 600 different species of buttercup, she's said to be the one that's the only one that's safe to use externally. Now, every plant in herbal medicine has a signature, and this plant, when you dig her up, you see the signature in her roots. They're like tubular roots. Some people say they look like figs, other people say they resemble piles, and that was her old name, Pilesworth. And how you would use her is by digging her root up and either making a tea out of her root and letting it cool down, and with using some tissue or some cloth, applying the tea to the inflamed tissue. Another lovely way to use her is in the use of oil. So you would infuse her in oil, either a hot method or a cold method, which takes a lot longer to infuse. And after about 6 weeks, you could make a cream or an ointment or a salve out of the oil, and again applying it day and night on inflamed tissue. And she brings a lot of relief. I like to think of her as a woman's herb, and I know everybody can tend to suffer from piles, but for women during pregnancy or in childbirth, after childbirth, should I say, she's a very loving and very giving herb, very gentle and kind to the skin. So, and what I like about this herb is that February is the time, at the end of February is the time that we tend to see her really in her true beauty, and that's the time when we get the swallows. So I tend to think that the two of them work in harmony together. Those two aspects of nature work quite nicely in harmony at this time of year when Mother Nature's just starting to awaken from her long slumber. So, a little bit of information about herbal medicine and her beauty. Alright, Ben?
Yeah.
So, just quickly show you this because I didn't really kind of help identify her. She's very much like the buttercup flower. She's got her beautiful yellow petals. See how beautiful they are?
Yeah.
Very nice. And her leaves are quite different to that of the buttercup. Her leaves are nearly spade shaped like, and often you'll find that there's 2 different shades of green in her leaves. They're very glossy, but sometimes you'll see different shades of dark green and light green, especially in the more mature leaves. I'll show you this now, just like that. 2 different shades of green. She's very smooth and very glossy, Ben. She's very, very pretty. So you'll know how to identify her next time.
Yeah.
A cute observation. She's not a buttercup, she's Celandine.
I thought she was a buttercup at first.
No, she's Celandine. Now, is that okay?